So today we're going to learn about the Qin dynasty. You should have your notes in front of you. Our lesson essential question is, was the Emperor of Qin an effective leader? So China's first emperor was a prince of the royal family in the state Qin. Born in 259 BCE at the end of the Warring States period. In 256, the Qin rulers took over the state of Zhou, ending the Zhou dynasty. 10 years later, 13-year-old prince became the king. He used military might, spies, bribery, and alliances to conquer rival states. In 221 BCE, he gained control of all of China and took a new title, Qin Shi Huangdi, the first emperor of Qin. He made Jiangyang the capital of trade, politics, and culture due to its central location. He was greatly influenced by legalism. The legalists believed in strict laws, harsh punishments, and a strong central government. He replaced feudalism with a government he controlled personally. He divided his territory into 36 districts. 3 officials were appointed to govern each district. 1 was for the army, 1 was for the laws and agriculture, 1 to keep the emperor informed. He used harsh measures to maintain his power. Standardizing leadership. Emperor of Qin aimed to unify China. He began to standardize cultural practices. He developed a uniform system of laws, some aimed at government officials. They were punished if grain spoiled or if a wall collapsed. Others governed everyday life. For example, widows were forbidden to marry. The laws were detailed and spelled out exact punishments. The rich and poor were punished in the same way. Typical punishments included fines. Physical punishments include forced labor, whippings, and beheadings. To make trading easier, he standardized money, weights, and measures. Throughout China, people used various types of money, including shells, pearls, silver, tin objects, and coins. Qin commanded that metal coins of gold or bronze would be the only form of currency. A hole in the center allowed people to carry several together on a cord. He also simplified the writing system. Protecting the northern border. Nomads to the north were strong and were a threat to China. To protect his empire from invaders, Qin forced workers to build an enormous wall along China's northern border. Earlier kingdoms had constructed smaller walls. Few traces of the original wall survives. The Great Wall as we know it today was built by later rulers. It was made of layers of earth pounded into wooden frames and took 10 years to complete. The workforce of 300,000 men assembled to construct it. Some were soldiers, many were peasants. They worked under difficult conditions since the wall crossed high mountains, deserts, swamplands, and quicksand. The weather was bitterly cold in the winter and blazing hot in summer. Tens of thousands of men died, and the bodies were buried in the wall. Combined with strong Chinese armies, the Great Wall proved extremely effective at stopping invasions. Nomads living to the north of it could not move sheep or cattle over it, and horses could not jump over it. Ending opposition. Changes that Emperor Qin made to unify and protect China drew opposition, especially with Confucian scholars, who believed in behaving properly and setting a good example. Emperor was determined to end opposition. He is said to have executed Confucian scholars for plotting against him. He used censorship to ban Confucian teachings. Emperor Qin died in 210 BCE. He was buried in a huge tomb. 700,000 workers helped to construct it. The tomb was uncovered in 1974 CE. They found tools, precious jewels, and rare objects. The most amazing discovery was an army made of terracotta, including more than 6,000 life-size figures. After his death, civil war broke out. In 2006 BCE, Liu Bang gained power and established the Han Dynasty. Summary. King Shi Huangdi was influenced by legalism. He replaced feudalism with a strong central government under his control. He divided his territory into 36 districts, each governed by 3 officials. He used harsh measures to enforce his power. The Emperor of Qin unified China and also greatly expanded its borders. He standardized Chinese laws, money, weights, measures, and writing. Among the emperor's many construction projects was the Great Wall, which he built to protect China's northern border from invaders. Many of Emperor Qin's actions aroused opposition. He brutally censored and executed his critics, including Confucian scholars. He died in 210 BCE, and he was buried in a huge tomb along with many treasures and an army of 6,000 life-size terracotta figures. His amazing tomb was discovered in 1974. Revolt broke out after his death, and civil war raged until the Han Dynasty was established. Okay, now that you're done, make sure if you're missing anything, go back and rewind. But I want you to take out your study guide. You should be able to answer, let's see, question 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, okay? And if you need my help, come up to the help desk and I will provide you with assistance. Thank you.